younger brother, which I'll talk about later, they became a victim to letting their past control their future. And my sister as well. I'm trying to break the cycle. I am graduating with my master's in May, English and Education. On a dean's list, I hope. I just actually started substituting. I passed my Praxis 1. I passed the Praxis 2, so that allowed me to teach high school. That's why I did my teacher training. But I just passed the Praxis 1, and I will be looking into, I'm substituting 3rd grade actually. So I just want to let Big Mike know. We had a conversation, and he was like, we need to do 3rd grade. So I gotta say, it's something special about those kids. It's 3rd grade. 3rd grade. But, so I'm trying to break the cycle. And you can help break the cycle by purchasing my product. Because I'm not a permanent teacher yet. And bills still need to be paid. So please support. Please support. If you want to learn more about the organization, visit the website www.youthpoets.org. Youthpoets.org. Alright, this is a new poem. I know Big Mike. I performed with him a lot. He coached me for several years. And
give it up for Big Mike.
He always hounds me to write something new, so she walks with an inward arched back, slightly tilting her shoulders forward to make her breast and butt look bigger. Seriously. She wears micro braids, resembling DNA strands, trying to connect back to a life she never knew. She swallowed more cells than half of Rikers Island, giving a new meaning to the word inmates. Imprisoned like slavery after the shackles. I put her on the ground. I told her to eat the soil. You may not understand right now, just eat dirt. She laughed, said okay. She's the girl with no voice, a feline in heat. She wears braces around her ideas to keep her thoughts in check. Today she is mad because her fingernails keep popping off and she just glued them on herself. I told her, little girl, eat this. It's a pack of mixed seeds. You may not understand it now. Just eat it. Wash it down with some water. She did. But her brain is malnourished. A hamster on a cycle. She is unaware why she is running. She just knows that she can't stop racing the pace of her heart. Her story is like quicksand on the inside of my pen, sinking pages of dreams deferred. I told her, little girl, this might not make sense to you right now, but eat more dirt and more of these mixed seeds and wash it down with more water. Don't worry, I'll explain later. She told me that she's been recycling tears since as long as she can remember. She remembers when her daddy wanted to play a game where he was Dora the Explorer. And he would explore her until it stopped burning. Now she lets boys explore her because she thinks it's the only way to prove her love. She likes to be called Black Barbie. I've heard men call her Shorty, but her mother named her Rose. Rose. One day she took a shard of her shattered identity and cut along the dotted line where fantasy meets reality, she's still just trying to hold on. And she needs you. She needs you, and I'll explain why. Because she's been eating dirt. She swallowed a whole lot of mixed seeds. She's been drinking a whole lot of water, and she needs you to be her sunlight. She needs you to be her sunlight. Tell her that she is as beautiful as a daffodil with a smile like dandelions in the middle of spring. Rose. Tell her, Rose, there's a garden that's going to grow on the inside of you. And it's beautiful. Alright. It's alright. New stuff. Alright. Let's see.
You're so silly. I love silly.
I said I would tell a story about my brother. My brother was, he's only 2 years older than me. He dropped out of high school, went back, he finished high school eventually. But before he could even enroll in college, he got mixed up in gangs. He let his past control his future. That's what I was talking to y'all about. And my younger brother follows in his footsteps. My younger brother got locked up. My older brother is serving 14 years right now in federal prison. And so many of my friends and my friends' friends and family's friends have gotten caught up in that same cycle. So what I'm trying to do is use this piece as a catalyst to help awaken everybody who's right there on the borderline of making a decision that can change the rest of your life. My younger brother's birthday is tomorrow, and he's locked up in prison. We both started around the same time. It's funny how life situations change us. We used to be best friends, now we act like strangers. I remember back then when we were gamers, used to run around the house pretending to be Power Rangers. I was the red one and you would be the blue. When we combined our powers, there wasn't nothing we couldn't do. Remember that? It's morphin' time. Remember back? Go, go, Power Rangers. What happened to us? It seems like when we grew up, the more we grew apart. And I'm scratching my head trying to figure out when did this all start. It must have been that early Saturday morning when we were in front of the TV screen. When we were in front of the TV screen. We wouldn't eat breakfast till we saw the Power Rangers team. Suited up in a whole costume and it wasn't even Halloween, they were PJs. We started arguing over which Ranger was better. Mom stopped us and said, you're strongest when you work together. But we overlooked that. Your words exchanged were never took back. You mean to tell me that our bond was destroyed because of that? I thought it was just all an act. I mean, it was make-believe. How could this TV show make you believe that you should live your life according to artificial colors? Ignoring your real color. You felt love for the streets, but discarded the love of your real brother. Told me you would kill me if I wore the wrong color. One day he told me he would kill me if I wore the wrong color. Like we ain't come from the same mother. Or was it that not some every Christmas when we made a mistake? Switched out presents in a twist of fate. And when you opened yours, I saw your eyes filled with hate. It was the Red Ranger's action figure. And your tears must have blinded you. That's why you couldn't see that I wanted to be just like you. And as much as I dislike blue, I said I did because you did. I wanted to be the Blue Power Rangers kid. But somewhere down the line, you let that hate fill your head. Until you started to worship red. And I used to make excuses. I used to make excuses for your ignorant behavior. But now I just don't understand. How you gonna hide behind some colors and claim that you still a man? You walked out on your fam. Come on, man. Tell me what I need to do to get you to turn back, to keep you from fading black. How you gonna act like black doesn't exist? Black. You hear that? That's your blood calling. Wale. You hear hear that? This is your blood calling, and we can't let them win that easy. Do you see me? Do you hear me? These tears have no color, and our love has no color. And I'm not going to sit back and watch you choose bloods over blood while the bloods take another blood brother from me.